Supostamente era pra começar o 5. Okay, so is it too loud? Is it okay? I think it's fine for now. Let me see where Asbe stopped her farming. How many points did we have to farm? I think it was 3 million. God damn, it's 6 million. Dear God. This is going to be painful. Yes. This is going to be so painful. I think it's too low here. No, I think now it's fine. Information restricted. Okay guys, this is going to be a short live. I'm just going to farm for a bit, and I kinda want to know your opinions as well. What do you guys think of the latest summer event, the latest anniversary, the soon to be summer? I kinda liked summer FGO, but yeah, summer FGO is fine, but yeah, it's, I don't know. And there's also the thing with Appends skills. There's also the thing with Appends skills.
目障りなんだろ。この私が目を背けないで。欲しい？
Oh, can anyone hear me? Or is it too loud? Wait, hello? For the ones that doesn't know, I'm going to farm for a bit in Asbe's account because yes. And yeah, as you can see, she didn't farm anything this summer. Anything at all. So I just hope I can at the very least farm something. Can't make promises though. Hello Voli! You love Summer's FGO, and while the coin situation sucks, you just don't care enough. To waste time, they need to add more coins, but they'll wait till next year because that's how it goes. Yeah. And Summer looks great so far, but I'm confused on Lost Belt 7 restriction. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't know why they restricted the Summer this much. Like, Lost Belt 7 restriction is a lot. Our Summer 7 actually in NA, it's not all that, right? We can do the Summer no matter which where we are in the story, right? Because I believe even an early game account can do the event, and although it will be very painful, they can claim the Valkyrie. Fine. The Summer Valkyrie is indeed very strong. I think we can all agree that Summer Valkyrie is a very solid welfare, but I don't know what type of servant they're going to cook in the Summer 9. I mean, it's most likely Coco Khan by this point. That's why the... Oh, it had a restriction of Lost Belt 2. Well, then that's it. Like, that's probably Coco Khan, since the Lost Belt 7 restriction. It's definitely a Lost Belt 7 character, the welfare. If we think that the Summer 7 had the same restriction for the Summer Valkyrie, then it's most likely Coco Khan or any any character from the Lost Belt 7. About the Appends skills and Arash, I still haven't completely watched everything about Summer Arashkigal, but I think she is an arts looper, right? And most likely she needs the NP, not the NP, the Append cooldown skill. That's something that I kind of watched, but yeah, I'm still kind of confused actually. I just hope they don't mess it up too much. Yeah, it's arts AoE. I saw that. I mean, I'm not... It's hard to say because I already know that every single summer event will have an arts AoE looper. That's mandatory by this point. We had, so far, every summer event had an arts AoE looper. Everyone. Every single one. So yeah, I'm not mad that they made the Summer Arash like this. And the design is pretty cool. And now that I think about it, I said that we'll have a Beast Summer character, but I honestly thought it was going to be either Koyan or Olga. So I think it's fine. Yeah, extra class minus Avenger boss killer. Yes. I mean, it's not even about the extra class advantage. She's just like Summer Kama in a way, because she has neutral damage against anything, just like Summer Kama, and most likely lots of damage. You're annoyed that she's on Summer any servant, just like the Ask Again. Yeah, that's the point I was going to touch. Like, Ask had a reason to be like this, because although Ask and Morgan are the same person, they are kind of the same character, and at the same time they're not. You get what I mean? Like, they are the same thing, but at the same time they're not the same thing. So I can understand why she's first and foremost the anniversary servant, and then in the final ascension she is the Summer Morgan. You know, like, it's like two different characters in the same thing, just like the Valkyries, right? We had three Valkyries, which is the same character, but they have different personalities. For Ask, that's okay. Ask is not the Summer character. Ask is the anniversary character, and Summer Morgan is the Summer character, and I was fine with it. But with Ereshkigal, why? Like, I'm not mad that we had Summer Ereshkigal. Like, Summer Ereshkigal is fine. We were waiting for this. But she's not the anniversary character, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I also wish we could have Ask and Summer Morgan, because they are different characters. Like, they're stuck together in the same character, but frankly, they're different things. But Ereshkigal is another story. She doesn't have a personality disorder. For, like, the closest we can get from this is what, the seventh singularity, when she was sharing her body with Rin, with Ishtar. Sorry, when she was stuck in the Netherworld, and it was this, like, in Lost Belt 7, she didn't have this problem. She was her own self, and she will most likely be her own self in this event. So there is no need for her to be both things. And about her ascensions, her second ascension, although is very cool, she looks a lot like Ishtar and not so much like Ereshkigal, don't you think? And yes, I know Ask was Morgan while young, before the trauma and whatnot. Yeah, no, I know it. And yes, Morgan is indeed prime wife material. That's not even a question. I was just thinking, like, although they are the same person, they are the same person in different scenarios. Just like Artoria and Artoria Lily, like, they are the same person, but in different types of stuff happened to them, right? So it wasn't a problem. We have Artoria and Artoria Lily. We have Morgan. We should have Ask and Summer Morgan separately. It's just like imagine we get a custom dress for Summer Artoria Ruler, and she would be just Artoria Ruler Alter. It would make no sense, right? So, like, that's what's it comes to my mind when I think about it. I don't know for you guys, but in my opinion, I really loved if I had to say, I really loved Summer Dobrinia so much when it was released that I'm not even mad about Summer Aresh. In fact, I'm not mad about Aresh at all. I liked her. This is 100% conjecture, but I've asked for Summer Aresh every survey in 8 years, and I'm very vocal about my love for busty purple-haired Oni-chans. So maybe, just maybe, Summer Aresh Second Ascension was fan service for me. Yeah. No, I understand your point, and I agree to everything you just said. everything. I also love everything about this sentence. It's not a problem. I agree with you. But it's different, right? Like, it doesn't. Why did the Rash got purple hair and lost her horns? And in the second ascension, she looks like Ishtar. But I don't know if it's the artist problem. But in the third ascension, she doesn't look like her. Like, the art from the third ascension looks more like Nuvia, the Astrea, than herself. Hello, Maximizing Live. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, the third ascension looks like Luvia, the second ascension looks like Ishtar. And she is beautiful. And her NP, her extra attack animation is crazy good. But it feels awkward for me, her second and third ascension, to say the least. She is indeed pretty good. She is beautiful. I wasn't expecting that, you know. Yeah, no, it's very left field for the weird irrational Ishtar. Yeah. Am I excited for roles? NP8 SSRs. Yeah, that's the thing. I was talking this before, and I'm not going to roll NP8. Well, I will try not to, but I'm very sure Waver will spook me like 7 more times if needed to. He's already NP6, so I'm pretty positive that Waver will spook me even more. But it's not like we need NP8. I believe I saw Naya commenting this earlier. We don't need some of the appends for most of the servants. Yeah, Vol, exactly. You haven't seen her extra attack yet, but you've been Johanna double Castoria with her farming everything dies too quick. The worst thing the devs could do this is bring the append change early like they did with the coins. Yeah. Waver 120 full appends incoming, exactly. Yeah, I'll just say for a bit, this will come early for us. Remember, we had servant coins come like in 6 months when they debuted in JP. So this will most likely come early for us. Like, get ready. But try to think about the good side. Arcuade is going to be way stronger now, because the only thing she was lacking, honestly, was because she couldn't 3-turn with Oberon. Arcuade only 3 turns with double Koyan. If you wanna use Oberon with Arcuade, you need to clear wave 1 with any other thing. With Koyan, with Oberon, but it cannot be with her. But now you can 3-turn with her. And that's really good. That's really, really good. So that's the positive side, man. I'm not going to roll NP8 Jolter, or maybe I will, I don't know. But the crit damage append for Jolter, I think, is mandatory. I don't think she needs the 20% mana loading. She should not need the extra attack append. And the anti-avenger is kinda, you know, you don't need it. Like, why? You felt kinda bad that you wasted all your anniversary sent quartz on our copies, but now I'm excited for that 5th append. Exactly. Like, beforehand, you thought, oh, my Arcuade is not optimal and whatnot. Now your Arcuade is probably one of the strongest servants we have. Because now she can 3-turn without Oberon, and she can increase her damage with Oberon. She can like 4-turn by herself, double Koyan, Oberon, like it's a menace. And she can hit pretty much everything. So it's not going to be a problem. This only really shifted you from unlocking mana loading to unlock skill cooldowns reduction to all servants with pointed. Yes. The first thing you should see if you're going to use the mana load, the cooldown stuff, is if your servant can do a combination with Koyanskaya. Yeah, Arc is insane. Because if your servant is a buster AoE or even buster single target, then I'm going to make a full video explaining this better. But you need at least 7 turns cooldown overall in the skills. Then okay, the cooldown stuff is great. If you have 6 turns cooldown, 5 turn cooldown, just like Saber Artoria in my last video, you don't need the cooldown skills. It's redundant. It's not like you can't do it, it's more like you don't need to. Artoria already cycles all her skills. Like you can use everything turn 1, and Koyans are going to make sure you can do everything again turn 2. So you do not need cooldowns for Artoria. And Jalter also has every skill besides her mana burst with 5 turns. The mana burst is 6 turns. So Jalter doesn't need it as well. Jalter can use mana burst turn 1 and turn 3 with double Koyan. But I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm saying just think about it first. Yeah, MASH fans. MASH fans is another stuff. I mean, you don't think it's still good for roll for a servant? You see people like, actually you have to roll her 8 times for her to be good. Yeah, that's the thing, Doug. You don't need to roll anyone 8 times. You can do the cooldown stuff with just 1 Arcuade copy. You don't need a second copy. I myself like to have my DPS at NP2, if I can NP3, but you don't need NP5. It's not mandatory, it's just a thing of you want it or not. Or can you afford it, right? But NP2 is amazing. NP1 is great, and you can do the Appends with NP1. It's only another stuff if you wanna put her at level 120. And the amount of damage you're going to increase between level 100 and level 120 is not that much, okay? It's more like a thing of I wanna do it. It's not like you need to do it. Yeah, no, Lord Nazo will be a the issue is being way blown out of proportion. It is! Man, like, I was talking this with KG shortly a bit. Why would you need to put so many appends? Like, think for a second. When was the last time you actually needed 50% extra damage on your extra blank card? The blank one. When was the last time you needed it? That's the thing. You most likely never did. You either kill the stuff with your crits, with your NP, or you don't. Like, it's such a small window of damage for you to actually need the extra attack. That's insane. That's the same thing with the specific append, like with Jolter. Jolter has a 30% extra damage against Avengers. That's so strange, but why? Like, the Avengers are not tanky at all. She only does 100% normal damage against them. And she will most likely kill any Avenger with no problem. Actually, you feel bad about maxing out your beloved Morgan. It made the game too easy. Yeah, it is. Not gonna lie, it is. But Volley, your Morgan, for instance, she most likely has all 3 appends max level, right? The only thing I am sorry for you is that the crit append for Morgan is insane, but the cooldowns are not necessary because her cooldowns are already 6 and 5 turns. You won't need it to use it, like you already use it twice in the double Koyan, you know, like you don't need again. But everything's fine. There is no problem with doing it. It was helpful for me with Jolter and Mordred for story bosses. Yeah, I can understand it. But maybe you didn't need the extra damage, you know? Because it's so little. Because it doesn't even crit. If the extra attack crits, okay, but it doesn't yet. I can see they unlocking a feature so we can crit the extra attack. But so far, it doesn't. Like, I'm not going to be mad. Yeah, 3 appends, max level 120. Yeah, it's just like my Jolter, but I think I didn't put the other 2 appends, not because I can't, it's just that I didn't want to. I have enough Jolters to do it. Like you can see it, she is NP5. Like, if I wanted to, she can, but I don't want to. I will save my coins for the 4th append on Jolter. The crit append is going to be nuts for every crit based character, every single one of them. Because if I saw it correctly, it's 50 crit damage. That's the same buff Jolter has in her skill. And that's passively, if I saw it correctly. So it's like a permanent 50% crit damage buff. That's a lot. That's crazy a lot. Yeah, no, whenever you hit bond 15, you get the last append and it's done. It won't be a problem. You think Jolter Avenger damage mod is because of Ordeal Call 2. Nazo say they play in 3 years in advance, so it tracks. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem, you know, like, it's not that I'm going to use it. I'm not going ever to spend coins on the anti-Avenger stuff, because Jolter doesn't honestly need it. If it was anti-Moon Cancer, then yes. Because anti-Moon Cancer means that Jolter will have no weaknesses. She would be able to deal with any servant at all. And she kinda already does. But it would be even stronger. In fact, Volley, I was doing some math earlier, and I was right when I said that Saber is indeed stronger than Mordred. Her NP damage at NP2 is already stronger than Mordred's NP5. Like, let it sink. Artoria's NP2 is stronger than Mordred's NP5. And the reason, it's obviously because Artoria has a charisma and Mordred doesn't. But it gets worse. You know why? Because if you have double Koyan, Mordred will not have a skill to buff her attack just like Artoria does, but Artoria will have double charisma. So her damage will stack even higher. Yeah, Saber is their favorite child, but that's why I was talking so much in the earlier video when I said, man, please, like, if you have to choose Emiya or Heracles, it's because you already have a lot of characters and you don't need anything else, and it's just because you want to like complete the Pokédex, you know what I mean? Don't do it because you already have Saber and you're early in the game. Like, please don't. You know, like, that's unnecessary. Saber's NP2 will most likely clear any wave 1 in the entire game, and Saber's NP2 is going to clear most boss fights for any beginner. She probably can solo Tiamat. So that's the entire Singularities arc for any beginner. Like, there's no reason to pick anything at all besides her. It's not like Emiya can't do it. It's not like Herc can't do it. But think, when was the last time you needed Herc? And when was the last time you farmed with Saber? Or an AoE Saber, for that matter. And yes, I do think it was blown out of proportion. Saber and Emiya are the only real choices for a free-to-play. Yes, they can farm. They have good crit damage. Not like Herc can't do a big damage with crits and whatnot. But Herc won't help at all with farm. And an early game player will farm a lot. Yes, and they have more interludes, more strengthening quests. Like, her kit is beyond insane. And the last thing I want to talk about is what are we going to expect for this summer? Because honestly, Summer Arash, it's great, but it's okay. She is already here. What now? So Koshei still rolling for Summer Ibuki and got NP4 Ares, feeling insane right now. Oh boy, I got NP7 Ares. If you're feeling insane, I am insanity. I have NP4 Ibuki and NP7 Ares. Let it sink. Yeah, you're still farming as an OG player. I ran out of shells after maxing Ibuki Summer. That's the thing. We all need to farm something at some point. And it's not a shame at all. Like, we don't have to be ashamed of this. We have to farm it. Like, if we need, we'll go and farm it. But yeah, the only thing I'm actually waiting for is the actual event in order to see which servants are we expecting. I'm waiting for Summer Koyan, you already know me, but Arcuade is a strong contender. CL is already here, so Arcade might be there. I'll be kinda mad if she is the SSR, because I expect Koyan to be the SSR. Although I can kinda see Koyan as an SR, but I think it's strange to say the least. So we have Koyanskaya, we have Arcade. What else? Koyanskaya, Arcade for summer, Kukulkan. The prediction for the second banner is Kukulkan 5-star, Tenoctilon, and Koyan for 4-star. Yeah, that's a solid pick. Arc for welfare, Copian. Well, honestly, those are the four top picks. Arcade because CL is already in the event. She is confirmed. CL is there, right? So it's fine. Okay, CL is there. Next. Hizui for welfare, godly hopium. Oh god. I'm not even joking, but the Fate Samurai Remnant character, I forgot her name. I honestly forgot her name. The Raiko's master. She looks like she might be in either this summer or the next one. And it's not a joke. Like, I can see it happening. Do I want it to happen? No. No, I don't. CL being a summer servant hurts because you want her so badly, but I'll probably have to... You'll get it, man. She will come. You have 2 years. And if you think about it, Voli, before summer or before Eresh, which servant are you going to roll before her? Try to go down memory lane. Which other servant is going to appear for you? I won't be rolling on the Ordeal Call 2. Maybe for Marie, and that's a huge maybe. Most likely the servant I'm going to roll before the summer event is going to be the other summer event. We'll have a whole year for this. It's most likely Summer Malazine. And at this point, if I don't get Summer Malazine, I'm not even going to be mad because I already have Summer Ibuki, so it's fine. Yeah, no, she just came in in March, April. So it's most likely not her. But just think about it, okay? It's not impossible for it to happen. Yeah, Aoko. Aoko as well. And god, why this Morgan is not returning? Oh yeah, the wrong thing. I just realized. I just realized. It was the wrong thing. Yeah, no. Aoko is too soon, in my opinion. We already had the event, right? It's not her. Shouldn't be her. We already got the event. Damn, not here. My servant want list for the next 2 years is Kukulkan, Tenoctilan, Owl of Lost Belt 6 Summer, and then Aoko. Yes, that's good. My personal list should be in order. Tenoctilan, Kukulkan, maybe Nito Chris, but I don't think so. Tiamat, Draco, Aesk, the entire Summer 6, even the 4 stars. And then we skip a whole year for Summer Arash and honestly, Summer Dobrynia. I am getting Summer Dobrynia. Yeah, no, I know. But yes. Yeah, no, I thought another thing. Sorry. But yeah. Well, so at the very least, I think I've hit the Valkyrie, which is fine. You totally forgot about Mama Tiamat, who I'll be definitely getting her no matter what. Yeah, like, it's Tiamat. There's absolutely no way I'm going to skip both Tiamat and Draco. Like, if I have to sack anyone, it's either Kukulkan or Malazine. And it's crazy that I'm saying this. But Draco is a must. Tiamat is a must. Aesk is a must. And it's not because of like their damages, it's not about the plot. It's because they are amazing characters. And I'm honestly going to roll for Summer Dobrynia because Summer Dobrynia is like, her design is so crazy good. And honestly, Shufu is going to be like, I love Shufu, but I already forgot about her. She's alongside Dobrynia. And Koyan is going to kill me if I don't get Dobrynia, right? It's her mommy after all. But sorry, Volley, but and everyone else, I'll have to finish the live sooner. I'll have to take our little kitty to the vet, okay? But don't worry, everything should be fine. But it was just a little bit sudden, so we're going to take it to the vet, okay? You want Draco, but you don't know what your budget will be by then. Tiamat takes priority. You can already, yeah. Don't worry, you're going to get both, and so will I. So thanks everyone for watching. And if I had to TLDR everything, I liked a lot Summer Arash, but I kinda don't want it to be both Summer and Anniversary. I loved Summer Dobrynia, and people, don't fret about the append skills. Just don't waste the coins in things that you don't know if you're going to need it. only waste them if you need them. If not, just save the coins. Especially 4 and 5 star coins. 1 to 3 stars you can burn them and get grails. But 4 and 5, save them for later. Because if we had 3 appends and now we have 5, we most likely will have more later, okay? But by this point, we'll most likely have another ways to get coins. So have a good night, everyone. Don't worry, Volley, it's going to be fine. And so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for the ones that haven't, and I'll catch you later.